Yo, welcome back to the channel. So I've been digging into this Epstein file thing for a while now, and I really have to be honest, I had to make a song about it. 3.5 million pages just came out, videos, images, everything the Justice Department was sitting on. Took an actual law to force it. President Donald Trump signed it in November. The deadline came out and the documents started dropping. Some pages are still redacted, some questions are still open. I tried to break everything down honestly and clearly. No spin on this rap song that I just dropped. So I want you to hit the play button, let me know what you think about this, and don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Thank you.
3.5 million pages, 2,000 videos, 180,000 images. For years, the public demanded the Department of Justice open the Epstein investigation files to the world. In November of 2025, a law was signed that forced exactly that. By January of 2026, the largest document released in the case's history was published. This is the story of how it actually happened. Yeah.
3.5 million pages stamped and released,
2,000 videos,
180,000 images at least.
Signed in November,
Dropped before the spring.
public law.
1938 changed everything.
Discharge petition cracked the chamber open wide.
427 yes.
Just one no on that ride.
Largest Epstein document drop on record today.
History didn't whisper.
It walked through the gate.
Yeah. Rewind to July 2025, the bipartisan call. Massey and Connor stood together, ignored the partisan wall. Republican from Kentucky, Democrat from California in line. Drafted the Transparency Act, defined the legal design. Speaker Johnson tried to delay, sent the House home for break. Hoped the August recess would cool what the public wouldn't take. September came, the House Rules Committee voted no the first round. 8-4 against McGovern's motion kept the bill underground, but Massey filed the discharge petition, a procedural override. 218 signatures needed before the bill could ride. Walkinshaw won Virginia, Grijalva won Arizona seat. November 12th, she swore the oath, the petition complete. 4 Republicans signed alongside 214 on the left. Boebert held his signature firm despite the pressure and theft. The mathematics of democracy, one signature broke the dam. Procedure beat obstruction in the room where the bill began.
3.5 million pages stamped and released, 2,000 videos, 180,000 images at least.
Signed in November,
Dropped before the spring.
public law.
1938 changed everything.
Discharge petition cracked the chamber open wide.
427 yes.
Just one no on that ride.
Largest Epstein document drop on record today.
History didn't whisper.
It walked through the gate.
November 18th, the House voted 427-1. Higgins of Louisiana stood alone when the count was done. The Senate passed it by unanimous consent that very night. Trump signed it on the 19th. No cameras under the light. 30-day deadline ticked toward December's close. DOJ released the first batch on the 19th.
Heavy redaction shows
5 waves of releases follow. January the 30th, the last. 500 department reviewers worked through the document mass. 3 million additional pages joined the prior production runs. 3.5 million total when the final file count was done. Approximately 200,000 pages held back with redacted. Privileged victim protection. Ongoing case reasons enacted. Notable individuals not redacted per the department's word. Government accountability questions kept the issue stirred.
February.
Brought congressional reviewers, secured federal sites. Lawmakers read unredacted files but couldn't copy the rights. The largest transparency push since the Kennedy records came through. Built on a precedent of forcing the documented truth.
3.5 million pages stamped and released, 2,000 videos, 180,000 images at least. Signed in November, dropped before the spring.
Public law
1938 changed everything.
Discharge petition cracked the chamber open wide.
427 years.
Just one no on that ride.
Largest Epstein document drop on record to date.
History didn't whisper.
It walked through the gate.
3.5 million pages. Don't read themselves. Behind every figure is a process.
Petitions,
Votes, deadlines,
redactions, reviews.
The Epstein files transparency
Act stands.
as one of the most documented forced disclosure efforts in modern American legislative history.
The work of reading the record, separating the verified from the contested.
Belongs now to journalists.
Courts and citizens
Transparency,
is the start of accountability.
never the end of it. Never the end of it. Almost 3.5 million pages have now reached the public spotlight. Thousands of video recordings and nearly 200,000 photographs in plain sight. After intense legislative maneuvering, the Justice Department finally opened its archives, delivering the most massive disclosure ever made in this long-running, high-profile matter. In mid-2025, 2 lawmakers from rival parties joined hands on a bold plan. A Kentucky Republican and a California Democrat crafted the measure by hand. They authored a bill mandating the full release of every available government record, pushing past committee hurdles where traditional resistance often scored. When standard procedures stalled, they launched a discharge petition drive, gathering the exact number of signatures needed to bring the bill alive. Support crossed party lines until the threshold was finally met, forcing the full House to confront the transparency request. On November 18th, the chamber rang with a decisive call. 427 numbers voted yes, while one stood tall. A Louisiana Republican became the single voice of opposition that day, as the Senate cleared the measure through unanimous consent
Without delay.
The following morning, the president placed his signature on the new statute, turning the proposal into public law in 1938
and sealing its value.
A tight 30-day window began for the
Justice Department to act,
launching a massive internal review to organize and extract
every fact.
December brought the opening wave with additional batches rolling out. Then January 30th, 2026 delivered the
Final knockout.
More than 3 million fresh pages landed alongside video and
Image files,
pushing the grand total close to 3.5 million in
compile style.
Hundreds of staff members worked through mountains of material night and day, preparing searchable folders now available
For the public to survey. Roughly 200,000 pages
carry protective markings or remain withheld
due to victim safeguard.
Legal privileges and active inquiry still being held.
Oversight
Committees continue examining the handling and the scope, while lawmakers review complete versions and
secure locations under tight rope.
The debate over completeness continues in hearings and public view.
Yet the volume release marks a landmark breakthrough.
This process showed how procedural tools can overcome institutional delay, turning persistent demands into concrete public access today. Emails, interview notes, financial trails, and visual evidence now sit online, waiting for citizens, journalists, and researchers to examine and align. Nearly 3.5 million documents represent more than raw data on a screen. They reflect months of bipartisan effort, a near unanimous House vote, swift Senate action,
presidential approval,
and a sweeping compliance operation by the Department of Justice. Redactions follow statutory rules, and review bodies keep watch. Every American now holds direct access to this historic archive. The files themselves do not tell a single story. That task belongs to those who choose to read them carefully. This level of transparency strengthens democratic oversight and sets a precedent for future cases. The numbers are real. The records are public. The rest is up to us.